Welcome! Today I'd like to show you how to patch a basic monophonic synth voice on a modular. I decided to do a few videos about such basic patches because I get more and more frequently asked about such topics. So first module in the signal path and our sound source is a VCO, a voltage controlled oscillator. This one offers different waveforms which can be grabbed from direct audio outputs. The left section are inputs for the control voltage. Next in our signal path comes a VCF, a voltage-controlled filter, maybe the most distinct sound-shaping part in electronic music. From here we patch our voice in the final module of the signal path, a VCA, which stands for Voltage Controlled Amplifier. Here we can change the gain of our signal depending on the control voltage we send in. In the lower row of the rack are the modules we need now to control our signal. I'm using a sequencer here, but you can also use keyboard or pad controllers, random CV sources or whatever sources you have to generate CV and gates or triggers. Now we patch the CV out from a sequence into the 1 volt per octave input of the VCO. The gates from the sequencer go into the VCA CV input, so the signal gets amplified every time when the gate is open. Basically we can play our synth voice now, but the gates just define when the sound is on or off. But an envelope can deliver a more complex and defined shape. Such a shape or envelope consists of 4 phases called attack, decay, sustain and release, which can be individually altered. So we patch the gate from our sequencer into the envelope generator, and the envelope out goes back into the VCA. It's also a possibility to control the cutoff frequency of our VCF with the envelope. You can hear now the envelope ramping up and down the filter instead of the signal volume. Most modern synth voices use two independent envelopes at least, one for the filter and one for the amplification. This makes our synth voice much more complex. Now we can add further modulation to our taste. As a simple example, we use two LFOs to modulate the decay of the envelope and the frequency cutoff of the filter. My last hint for today is to make use of the frequency modulation input of your oscillator, if there's one available. I'm going to do a video about FM soon, where we can go deeper into the topic. But for now, try to patch another CV into the FM input and listen what happens. Best try a CV that's changing slow, like once in 16 steps or even slower. I'm sending a randomly changing CV here that alters the pitch of our sequence. And that's about it. From here, everything is possible, adding more control like slew or accents, adding effects like ring modulation, distortion, reverb, delay or whatever. But that's written on another page. I hope you found this helpful and to see you around next time. Take care.